Hello, I'm Dr. Mercy, PhD from Michigan State, Master's from Michigan State University, Bachelor's degree from Huddersfield University in the United Kingdom, Secondary Teacher's Certificate from Mutare Teachers College and Gweru Teachers College in Zimbabwe. Born and bred in Africa. Yes, I'm an African, and that means I am a storyteller because Africa is the home for storytelling. Here is this preacher man preaching to the whole church full of enthusiastic congregants. And as he's preaching and preaching, at the back, he hears this cry for help. And the more he preaches, blessed are the poor, for they shall inherit the earth. Oh, she cries. She does not stop crying to the extent of disturbing the preacherman. So the preacherman says, those who need help at this time of prayer, come to the front, come for prayers, come for comfort, come home, come home, come. So this old lady stood up and she went towards the altar where the preacherman was preaching. The moment she got close to the preacherman, she cried even worse. And at the end of the service, the preacherman dismissed the congregants. And she said to the old lady, Grandma, can I talk to you in another room? So she said, oh yes, sure. She followed him. So the preacherman said to her, Grandma, tell me what it is that I can help, or what is it? Why were you crying? You haven't stopped crying. And the grandma started crying. Pastor, when you were preaching and you were looking this side and that side, and with your beards going sideways and sideways, it reminded me of my goat. I lost my goat 6 months ago. The pastor was stunned. But he did not judge her. All he could do, he was dumbfounded. All he could do was sweat. Now, the story here, the lesson behind this story is that us as educators or people who deal with families and children and learners, adult learners or youths, remember, each one comes into that environment with a baggage full of surprises. Just like this old lady surprised the pastor. So it is our duty as educators to embrace each student. Some come with autism and their surprises. Some come with ADHD and their surprises. Some come as slow learners or with visual problems. Each one packaged with a ready-made surprise. Don't get mad. Don't judge. But at the center of it all, embrace diversity. Embrace the culture that's coming into your classroom. And foremost, be mindful of confidentiality, especially with us or with you who are in the child protection services. You are dealing with families. You are dealing with children with disabilities. When you are found to be violating confidentiality, that's a problem right there. And that is a problem which should be rooted out. Let's not sweep problems like that, because when it happens to one, it has happened to many. So Child Protection Services, confidentiality is crucial, because when you harm families, they are going to be making noise everywhere they go, just like the woman who is crying in church for her lost goat. Same with us, teachers or educators. Confidentiality is crucial, and remember, we are dealing with families, and each family has problems, has surprises. Thank you. That's my message.